Hello, today I want to show you how to mend a hole in a woven shirt in a non-visible way. And this is a great skill to have whether you just want to save your favorite shirt or you want to learn a whole new skill, so let's just get started. First thing first, we need to locate the hole. Take a good look at the fabric and find the damaged area. It's usually pretty easy to spot, but sometimes small holes can hide in the weave and small holes can easily turn into bigger holes, so mend in time. Okay, next we need to find the yarn that matches the shirt's yarn as closely as possible. You don't have to use a special kind of yarn for this, just use the one you have that comes closest. Take your time to find the best match, and don't forget to look in your scrap yarns, because you don't need that much yarn mending a small hole. We'll need a few other stuff for this mend beside the yarn we just chose, which is a pair of scissors, an embroidery hoop and a needle, pretty simple. The hoop is crucial because it keeps the fabric stretched out how we want it, making it easier to work with. Place the shirt into the hoop, positioning the hole in the center. This ensures the fabric in place while we mend it. When doing this, find a sturdy hoop. The hoop I used in the video is a more decorative hoop, meaning it's not that strong. Therefore, I will not use a lot of pressure while embroidering to help the hoop stay in place. When attaching the hoop, make sure that the fabric is not stretched too much in any way you don't want. Use your fingers to position the fabric as it's supposed to be like I do in the video here. Now, let's pay attention to the fabric structure. Every woven fabric has a warp and weft threads. The warp threads run vertically, while the weft threads run horizontally. It's important to know the difference because we need to recreate the fabric's original weave. To identify warp and weft threads on your project, look at the fabric closely. Maybe you need a magnifying glass the first time. Now, let's start with the warp threads. Find a good place to begin your mend. Ideally, start a little bit away from the hole so you have a solid base to work from. Before we begin, trim away any excess yarn around the hole. It's better to cut a little more than you think, ensuring that there's no fraying yarn that will interfere with your mend. Begin by stitching the warp threads. Carefully recreate the vertical threads, making sure they're evenly spaced. This part requires patience, but it's important for a clean mend. Whenever you finish a color, secure the ends at the back and cut off the excess yarn so you don't have long yarn ends at the back of your projects while stitching. Now all the warp threads are done and it's time to weave the weft. This shirt has a twill weave, which means the weft threads go over and under the warp threads in a specific pattern. To mimic this, you'll need to follow the same pattern with your weft threads. Now weave the weft threads through the warp you just created. Pay close attention to the color changes and the twill pattern. This will help blend the mend seamlessly with the original fabric. I failed a little bit to follow the pattern perfectly, but that's totally okay because I'm not a mending machine. Just me with my hands. And this mend turned out just how I wanted it. Once all the threads are in place, tie off your yarn securely and trim any excess. Check your work to make sure the mend is secure and blends well with the surrounding fabric. And there you have it. Your shirt is mended and ready to wear again. If you found this video helpful, it would mean a lot to me if you would give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. And happy mending!